Hello everyone. Today is yet another exciting episode of Canva Ninja. What we'll be talking about today is some more keywords, and there is a secret thing that I will be sharing with you guys. It's a pattern design. It's a keyword, but I will show you a technique at the end by which you can create any kind of pattern design. Perhaps you may start a new business on the side, right? Whether it be a full-time or part-time, so you can make some extra money, and I'll show you that technique. Hopefully you'll benefit from there. So let's go. Without further ado, we're going to look into Canva keywords and how we can take our design to a next step, and pattern design, right? And today's session is set up a little bit differently. I already have several design created. I will show you how you can use the power of keywords to enhance those designs to bring them to a different level. Okay. So, all right, let's go in Canva. All right, you can already see this design, and I have added this keyword on the top, dotted and blob, right? So we have this design. Let me make it a little bit small so you can see the whole thing. And we are in our Canva canvas. Under elements, we'll look for this dotted and blob. And I have shown you blob in the past, but dotted I probably have not shown you yet. So let's see. First, we'll start with the blob. Okay, we'll take a blob, and let's say we want to take this one. You can take any of them, and we'll make it big. Okay, and put it in this corner like that, and let's change this color to this one, and we will right click and send it to the back. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so our orange juice will be sitting right on top of this blob. Okay, so it already looking a little bit different. It was just white background was not looking that exciting, but right now it looks better. Or you can try different color as well. So if we have that blob selected, you can sorry, I'm supposed to be changing color, not adding another blob. So you can try different color as well to see which one goes better. Maybe this one. I like this one better. Okay, so here it is. You can use this blob to bring this design to a at a different level. Okay, so that's blob. Now let's check dotted. Okay, we search for dotted, and let me just delete this from here. So what we will do, we'll take, these are all dotted design, right? Maybe this one I'll put it, as you can see, it's very light design. We'll flip it. Okay, and we'll put it in the corner. Okay, we'll put it in this corner and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and some you have probably seen this kind of design in the past, and this just brings the design to a different level. It looks much more professional. Looks better, in my opinion. So you can use this kind of dotted design, right, to bring the design to a different level. Okay, so that's dotted and blob, right? There are many other dotted design you can choose from, but some of these on the top, these are commonly used. You know, I have used it many times, so you can use some of this to enhance your design. Let me see if I can do anything with this one. You can play with this and see which one you like. Okay, let me just flip it a little bit, put it here, and I'm gonna bring the transparency down quite a bit. Okay, and send it to the back. Right, it's okay. But you can play with this, right? Whatever you think it looks, it's looking better, you can use something like that. Okay, all right, now let's go to the next one. This one is texture. You see, this is organic design. You have organic fruits. I mean, it doesn't look bad, right? It's on top of plain flat white background, and on top of it you have these different elements to make this organic brochure or flyer, something like that. So I'm going to move this one, texture, and we'll come here and search for texture. Okay, So we'll see which one we take, but I often use this one. I like this one. So you might be thinking, hey, Anwar, it looks really bad, right? It's black and it's sitting on top. But let me show you the power of transparency and changing the color a little bit. Maybe we can bring this to a different level. But let's just keep the color as is right now. And we'll bring the transparency down. You see already it's looking better, but it's sitting right on top of the vegetables and all other elements that we have here. That's why I was showing you the power of layer, right? Layer and transparency. Once you play with those things, you can make your design, bring it to a different level. So I'm just going to go back and sand it all the way back. So there you go. Right now it's sitting all the way in the back. And you can still play with the transparency to see if you want to increase a little bit or maybe decrease a little bit, right? And you can check with changing the color as well, right? Let's see if we change the color, right? How does it look? You see, there you go. So having it just black, having it just blank on the background, it was not looking that great. But now that we have added a texture on the background, it looks much better, right? All right, the third one is abstract design. Okay, let's take a look. What do we have for abstract? We're still under elements, right? And you're just searching for abstract. Abstract design can be used in in many places, and they have all different kind of abstract. The blobs are kind of under abstract as well. But what I like here, I can probably use something like this one, right? Put it in one corner, and again, transparency. You'll see most of my design, I play with transparency quite a bit, and I will choose a color from this design already. You see it's showing photo color, so I'll probably choose something like something from the design, and I'll keep it at that, right? Yeah, I'll take it to all the way to the back. Oops, sorry, not went too back. And I'll delete my abstract, make it a little bit small maybe. Okay, so you can see the design is looking a little bit different, and we can take another abstract, you can play with it and see how they look. Okay, and we can bring the transparency down again. Okay, so it looks much different than having just a white background like that. So that's our abstract keyword, right? That is splash and blob. Okay, again, this blob is there, but we're going to take something. Let's start with blob first, right? So most of the time I take blob and I'll be using in the corner. So let's say if I want to take this one, okay, I'll change the color of this to this one. On top of black, this color looks better to me. But if it doesn't go with your personality, or if you don't like that design, you can certainly choose a different one, right? Okay, again, change this color, but maybe no, I want to change it a little bit. Okay, and you can sometimes you can use if you want you can use gradient background as well, but here you go. And then I want to put something underneath of this one, so I'll search for splash, and let's say I take this one. That's too big, I don't want to. We'll take this one and send it to the back. Okay, sitting on top of my tortilla. Or are they making gyro or something like that? Gyro. Yeah, so I'll probably take this color as well. Maybe I can look for something else, maybe different color. By the way, this splash, I'll show you a few other things. Give me 1 second. Mm, let's use this one. Why not? Make it a little big and take it to the back. Okay, so there you go. Now your tortilla is or your gyro is not alone. Okay, so that's what it is. But let me show you the splash thing, right? Sometime you are making design with, let's say, milk or soda or something like that, and you're looking for splash, right? And let me show you how you can find. Oh, here it is, white. So let me look for splash, and I can comma milk. So you can see we got milk splash. Let me make it black background. That way you can see it properly. Here you go. You see milk splash. You wanna do for splash soda splash. You see, you got soda splash. All you can have cut out as well. You see, you want to look for coffee splash. Let's see if I can find coffee splash. You see, coffee splash. Or chocolate milk. This one more looks like to me as a chocolate milk. So you'll find all this splash, and this will you can use these elements in your design if you are working with something soda or milk or something like that, right? So this splash works pretty well. And if you just want to splash, just abstract splash, you'll find all kind of design that you can use uh, in your design to bring the design to next level. Okay, so that is splash plus if you want to do something else. So next one that I want to use is watercolor. All right, watercolor. So right here, so let's see what we can use. We can use, probably it's a Valentine design. Let me just delete my keywords there. I just kept those so I can remember. Maybe this one, this design may go. Oh, it's actually looking pretty good here as well. But let's see if I can put it right here. You see, it's not as boring anymore. So you can use water paint or watercolor. These are pretty trendy designs. There are so many water paint. You can search for watercolor tree, right? You see, you'll find this watercolor tree, and you can make lots of cool designs with this, right? So watercolor comma whatever you're looking for. If it's in Canva, it will come up, and you can start using those, right? You see, nice watercolor. All right, so the next one is pattern. Okay, so let's look for pattern. It's getting interesting. So we're looking for a pattern. I just want to, this part here, the bottom part here looks pretty bland to me. So I mean, as is, it looks okay, but let's see if we can enhance this design, right? So I'm looking for a pattern, right? If I use this pattern, it probably it's not going with vegetables. So what you can do, pattern comma vegetables. Remember we talked about how to search for multiple keywords together. So here it is. We have vegetable pattern design, not this one. Let's see if we can find something. This one is too much. Yeah, this one is okay. We'll use this one, but we'll change the color. Make it green. Where did it go? There you go. We'll make it green. Make it big, right? And tilt it a little bit. And send it to the back. And bring the transparency down so we can still see our writing. You see, how does it look now? Isn't it better than just having it just white background? It looks much better to me. Let me know, what do you think, right? So this is your pattern, right? And now we are going to talk about the business strategy that I was saying, right? So let's see if we are trying to make a pattern, right? Sometime, let's start pattern. Let's see if we have something for MTB, mountain biker, right? So we have something, but we don't have a pattern like this already made, right? So how do we make a pattern? Can we make a pattern, right? So let's see. We're going to combine a few things and try to create our own pattern. So this can be a whole business, right? You can take people's image and make a pattern, and with that pattern you can create a t-shirt, you can create jersey or anything, any sort of clothing. You can use this pattern. There are various print on demand side. You can just upload those pattern in those site, and you can create your own unique designed clothing. It can be a very customized clothing line, and you can sell that at a premium price, because it will be based on what people want, right? Many people doesn't know about this stuff, so I'm just telling you guys, you can use that you know this technique and create something very unique to your client, and they'll love it, they will love it. And you can certainly charge premium for that, and go with that. Okay, so let's look for, instead of pattern, we don't have an MTB pattern, but let's see if I search for MTB. Okay, we have various elements that has to do with mountain biking, so we can use some of those, but I don't want to use too many of them, right? So I can just, let's say somebody send me a video of or image of them riding a bike, right? And I can take that one, and I'll show you how to create this kind of, from an image, how you can make it a design like this, right? Just black or any color. So we'll take this one. Actually, yep, let's take that one. Then I'll copy it by selecting the previous one and select Control D. And as you can see, so I'm trying to create a pattern here. Okay, I'll make it a little bit far, and then maybe in between I can I'll add this one. Just bear with me. I'll bring the transparency down a little bit of that one and bring this one in. Okay, let me see if they're pretty much same distance. Yes, they're same distance from each other. So look, now I'm going to select all of these, Control D again, and here it is. Okay, but let me put another one in between this. Okay, and let's say I will take this one and make another one like this. Don't worry that it may go outside of this design, but we're not worried about it because we're trying to create a pattern. Now you're going to select all of them, Control D again, and here it is. Okay, and then you will take both of them, Control D again. See, very quickly you are already creating a pattern. Let me just delete this. Oh, these are locked. Let me unlock it. Let them be there. I will just bring the opacity down. So yeah, let them be there, no issue. I'll lock it, and I'll take my okay, and one more. I'll just take two of these. Oops. Control D, bring it down, and there you go. So it's a pattern already. You see, we can use this and create a t-shirt, jersey, or whatever, like whole body pattern, right? And you can create with any kind of elements, and you can, once you finish with this, you can download it as PNG, and you can upload to a any print on demand site and try to create a mock-up, right? Try to create a mock-up and see how does it look, right? And we have mock-up within Canva as well, and I'll show you how to put it on t-shirt a little bit later on. Then you can see how you can create a design and put it on a t-shirt and start selling those t-shirts as well. I have done quite a bit actually. I sold quite many t-shirts on different niches, and I really like this idea, and I have made good amount of money from this as well. So you can explore that. And if you think you want to explore something that you don't have to do too much work, and you can outsource the work to print on demand sites, print on demand companies, and they will print it, fill it, do the shipment and everything for you, and you'll just make the money. Whatever the profit margin you want to make, you can make it off of that. So that is pattern, right? And if you think it's the contrast is too much, you can just let's say you can try a few of them, right? You can just take them all of them, select all of them, and just bring the transparency down a little bit, right? So you can certainly do that as well, right? So you can see which one looks better, and based on that you can create this pattern and create your business. So I hope you learned something, you enjoyed this session. As you can see, I'm scrolling up these elements, adding these elements, bringing our design to a next level. It definitely looks better than when we started, in my opinion. But let me know, what do you think? And please use this to bring your design to next level, and I'm sure you'll start seeing people are liking your designs, and they're commenting on your designs, I'm pretty sure. So let me know. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you on next video. Bye bye.